color in this next offering is so brilliant. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Jane. How are you?
Good to see you. Happy growing season.
Yes,
And happy
spring is
garden
almost
day.
sprung.
We're almost there. We are almost there. And unfortunately, that means almost at the end of our growing season with Roberta's. We're going to talk about, though, a brand new 6-piece Malva Barveheart, Merlin, and Purple Satin collection. Only order of the season is in the building, so what we have right now is it. What we have is all we're going to have for the entire season. First day, we're presenting it with 5 easy payments of $8.09, free shipping and handling to get this home. So this is very impressive. Let me show you.
A lot of people know of hollyhocks. Sometimes they call this the French hollyhock. It grows tall like a hollyhock, but to me, it gives you so much more color.
Right.
What you're looking at is what 4 plants could look like after the first season.
Wow.
And Jane, it comes back year after year. It's a perennial.
Nice.
And you're getting 2 of each of the varieties in here. But look at all the flowers. They come up and they start blooming in June, and they go for a good long time. June, July, August through September, 4 months.
With all that color, and the shades are just beautiful.
And here's the first variety you're looking at is Barveheart. It's the light pink one, but just tons and tons of colors, about 4 or 5 foot tall, 1 to 2 foot wide. That's a close-up of it. I love that it's like a pink with the dark veins on. That's what this flower is known for.
Kind of that ombre look.
Yes, it is. And it's also known as Malva or mallow. If you've heard of mallow, it's the same thing. Not to be confused with growing in the marshmallows.
But I'm pumped.
Yeah. So, okay, and here's the next one, Mystic Merlin. I think with the names Barveheart and Mystic Merlin, you might get the idea where we found these over in the UK. So these are not varieties you're going to find in the United States that easily. But Mystic Merlin, and they'll grow in containers too, but I love this color.
Look how like many flowers are on each
and that's
stem.
what they do.
Wow.
And you know, all these flowers are completely edible. This is the third one, Purple Satin. It's probably a bigger flower, but it's darkest one of the group. A dark purple, again, with the darker veins.
Beautiful.
And like I said, it's totally edible. So if you have pets that dig in the yard and do what they do,
you don't have to worry about it.
100% safe.
And of course, with anything you get from Roberta's, you know that they're going to ship when it's the right time of the year for your area to grow them. So again, if you want information on when they will ship to you, you can go to QVC.com and check out the map. How do we plant these? How do we space them? And what do they look like when you first get them?
I've got a couple plants shipping samples here.
Okay.
And what I did is I put 2 in each pot here. So this is your shipped plants here. We planted these last June, so they're almost a year old by the time you get them. In a big pot like this, I would put 2, or if you're going to put them right in the garden, you space them about 1.5 foot apart.
Okay.
You will get flowers the first season. These bloom the first year and every year thereafter.
That's awesome.
They take temperatures down to 20 below 0, so it's like zone 4, and they also take the heat. So if you live down south, this will grow for you.
Nice and hardy. And would you put this in the back of a garden bed?
Great point. If you have a perennial garden, this is great for the back of the border. If you have a round garden, you would put this in the middle of it
have everything
and go around it. Correct.
Down. And listen, the garden clips that we just had a few minutes ago, you'll definitely want them because when these bad boys start shooting up,
you want to keep them staked. Yes. So if you have an old fence, maybe a rickety old fence, this will hide it and dress it up.
And you can stake
an
them
old
right
shed,
to the fence.
and that's good stuff.
The 10-ounce spray and flourish micronutrient from Roberta's is a must-have. $26.50, 4 easy payments. Don't forget, now is the time to stock up on this.
Yeah, and that makes a lot. 125 gallons. It's high acid fertilizer. It's just going to help feed your plants so they produce more.
Great.
So look, I've got a salad. Why? Because I told you, right? They're totally edible. You can just pick these petals off, and you dress up a salad at home.
Beautiful.
They really don't taste
or
like
your
much.
cocktail. Put it in. Put one of these floating on top of your cocktail or lemonade would be so pretty for the garden party.
And you know, it's so easy. Once you have this in your garden, you'll find that you do it all the time. I run out and just snip, and boom, it really dresses something up, you know.
They would be beautiful too if you clip and have them displayed inside your home. They're not overly fragrant. There is a little bit of a fragrance.
Yeah, slight fragrance, but you just, it's all about the color.
Yeah, the color.
I mean, if you're into purples, like I love purple in the garden and the pinks, tones of red, they just pop in the garden.
So neat.
You can put it up by the front door if you want color. I mean, a lot of times we put petunias by the front door. This will grow right with your petunias.
How beautiful. And the shape of the flowers, the actual petals themselves is really interesting. There's a lot of depth to each one of them, and the veining.
It looks like it's hand painted.
Yeah, it does. It's so pretty. And 49140 is the item number. These are brand new. First time you're seeing these on QVC. Only order of the season. So what we have right now is it, and there will be no more once we sell through them. So now is the time to pick this up. And it's a 6-piece collection. So if you want to separate them, and if you're someone that loves to give beautiful plants as gifts, then you can keep a couple, give a couple. And I love that you get such a beautiful blend when you mix them together.
And this is just 4, so if you have 6, you can look at a 6 to 8 foot border.
That's a pretty good border.
And you get the height, what you need in your garden.
So it'll get to full height in about what?
The first year it'll get to height probably in September, but after that, the next year it'll be tall in June, July.
Great. Well, again, you can expect these to ship in your area when it's appropriate for planting. And here's an idea of when to find and look for yours